Alright guys, it finally happened. Kyrie Irving is gone. Finally the drama is over. The Cavs can move on. And the Celtics are the brand new owners of Kyrie Irving. So I'll wait for more of you guys to get on. Come discuss with me. Tell me what you guys think about the deal. Ask me questions. Tell you this much, I'm really happy that the trade actually happened. Finally we can move on with the off season. Maybe Carmelo Anthony is next, or hopefully. So but Irving is traded to the Celtics. He was traded about an hour ago, maybe like 30 minutes ago, for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, and am I good? Am I good now? I think I was having connection problems. Hopefully I'm good. Could you guys hear me? Could you guys see me? Alright, I think I'm good now. Anyway, I actually like the deal for both teams. Irving got what he wanted. He's gonna go to a team where he could become the man that he wanted to be. It's gonna be his team. I think his numbers will go up. Obviously, his scoring numbers most definitely. And then for the Cavs, they got a point guard similar to Irving, and then they got a defensive piece in Jay Crowder, and most importantly, they got a draft pick. So Brooklyn's draft pick is probably going to be top 3 again. And if you think about it, that's going to help the Cavs a lot in the future. So let's say LeBron James leaves. They already have a future lottery pick that they could use to rebuild. Jeff Stokes, the trade is Kyrie Irving is going to Boston for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, and a 2018 first round pick via Brooklyn. Actually, both teams matched the trade financially, so the Cavs didn't make too much room. Hello, Daniel Jetro Bote, if I said that correctly. Sorry if I didn't. Who's a better team right now? I still think the Cavs are better. I mean, Irving is obviously, to me, the better player between Irving and Thomas, but I think the Cavs are still better. Even without Irving, I think LeBron could lead that team to the finals, and obviously he just got Thomas. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas is a small point guard. He can't defend, but then Kyrie Irving was also a defensive liability. Irving has 2 more years left on his contract, and I heard the Celtics would re-sign him in the future. I think both teams did good in this trade. I think the Cavs got way better than Thomas now. I really like the trade for both teams. I think both teams did good. And it should be exciting because both these teams play on opening night. What gel are you using? I'm using that, the Mocha Gorilla gel. Nice faux hawk, bro. Thanks, Steven. Hello, Jonas. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, I've seen some people saying the Cavs got the better deal. I see some people saying it was nice for both teams. Someone just says Celtics lost big time. I don't know. Now you have a lineup of Irving, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Marcus Morris, and Al Horford. So you have a nice solid starting 5. And then you have Marcus Smart still on your bench, Jason Tatum. And the Celtics still kept Lakers' first round pick. No, James, I am not bisexual. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Michael. Hello, Brian. So now we'll see if Irving He wanted his own team. He wanted to be the man of the team. So let's see if he could lead the Celtics. Obviously, these two teams will still face off each other in the conference finals. And then Irving will be playing against his own team, his old team, and his old teammates. So that'll be really interesting. Yes, it's true, Jabbit. It's true. I already posted a couple of times on my page. Yes, it's a sure trade. It actually it got completed. Hello, my Filipino followers. I mean, you guys are the best. And one day I'm thinking of actually visiting the Philippines. I'm hoping to see you guys. Hey man, you don't think the Celtics will make it to the conference finals with Irving? I don't know. The East is not that great, so. D-Rose or IT starting point guard. Of course, Isaiah Thomas starts. Derrick Rose will come off the bench. Yes, it's true that Irving got traded. He just got traded right now. It happened about 30 minutes ago. Yes, guys, the trade is real. My team is the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, Tricio, the Cavs and Celtics will play each other in the season opener. I agree. I mean, Kyrie Irving, remember what he did in the finals in 2016. He could play in the playoffs. He's a big-time performer. So let's not forget that. I think he could obviously lead the Celtics to the conference finals. It's going to be an interesting matchup when they play the Cavaliers. Celtics will be interested in Marc Gasol if he was available, but I don't think a Marc Gasol trade would happen this season. You think NBA 2K's cover will change Irving jerseys? That's actually pretty funny, because whoever is the cover athlete on 2K gets traded, and now it happened to Irving. I don't know. I don't think they'll change his jersey. I don't know. That'll be interesting. And the game hasn't been released yet officially, so maybe they still change his jersey. Jonah, I think both teams won the trade. I think it was nice for both teams. Again, Thomas could fit the bill. You know, he could play that Irving role. And then they got Jay Crowder, a defensive piece. And then for the Celtics, you know, they get an upgrade at the point guard. A big time performer like Irving who could create offense for himself. I think Irving's numbers, and for those who play fantasy basketball, his numbers are going to go up, so his stock just went up in the draft. I still think the Cavs will beat the Celtics in a 7-game series in the conference finals, but I think the Celtics got a little better. See, Joe Martin, I think that's the thing that hurts them the most. Losing Bradley. If only the Celtics were able to keep Avery Bradley somehow, I think they would have been a much better team right now. Losing Bradley did hurt them. So now they have to hope Jaylen Brown develops really quickly to replace Bradley. I think he can, but I think Bradley was still a much better piece for them. He was consistent. You know, he was kind of like that glue guy, keeping the team together. He's a smart player, a very good defender, could defend multiple positions. So next up, hopefully, it's Carmelo Anthony who gets traded. If that happens, then the offseason, you could consider it completely done. Any chance when will the Banana Boat crew? I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. But I hear that Dwayne Wade might go to Cleveland when he's bought out by the Bulls. Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson won't get traded now. Amen. I think IT and Kyrie have like kind of similar style of play, but to me Irving was a little better than Thomas, and I think that's why the Cavs needed Jay Crowder in the deal too. I think Irving could be the face of Boston as long as he's healthy. That's the scary part, because Irving has had injury issues in the past, especially when LeBron wasn't there. Irving hurt himself multiple times, and even that first season in the 2015 finals, Irving was injured. So the biggest key is for Irving to stay healthy. Nets pick is very valuable. See, that's the part. Maybe in the future, the Cavs will win this trade, but who knows what happens with the Cavs in the future? What if LeBron James leaves? If LeBron leaves, that 2018 Nets pick becomes even more valuable to them, because they could get a lottery player, maybe a big man. Bro, Kyrie can't lead. I guess we'll have to see. I mean, before LeBron came to Cleveland, he couldn't lead that team, but to be fair, that team wasn't that talented. The Celtics already have young talent. They have Gordon Hayward and they have Al Horford. So let's see if he could lead that team. Yes, the deal is done. I think both Irving and Thomas lack defense. Their abilities on defense are almost identical. The only difference is that Irving is a little bigger and could hold his own, while Thomas, he gets killed by the bigger point guards. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Zizic. Let's see if the Cavs would actually play him, first of all. That's the most important thing, playing him. 'Cause I know the Cavs love playing their veterans more than anything. Thank you very much, Brett. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now I'm just interested to see if LeBron stays, because Isaiah Thomas is gonna want a max deal next season. So do they give Isaiah Thomas that max deal? Is LeBron gonna stay? I don't know. We'll see. No problem, Oppo. I think that's how you say your name. And as I said before, I think the trade was even in my eyes. I think it's a pretty good deal for both teams. Well, we'll see with the Eastern Conference, aiming, because the Eastern Conference is weak, and I think Celtics are still going to be a top team. I think they can still make it back to the conference finals. The other teams that are relevant in the East, you have the Raptors, the Wizards, and the Bucks, pretty much. Maybe the Heat, and that's about it. They have to compete. Irving will have to compete against those teams, aside from the Cavs. Is LeBron staying on Cleveland? For now, Dave, I mean, I don't know what's going on with LeBron. They say that he might go to LA. He's not even denying it. I'm guessing he really loves the attention. That's how he is. He loves that attention. But he's not denying it, so I don't know if he's going to stay in Cleveland or not. A lot of people are saying he's going to leave. So we'll have to wait that year to see. I mean, a lot of people thought he would stay on the Miami Heat, or even Cleveland the first time around, but he never did. Will the Cavs win the championship? I don't think they'll win the championship, but I think the Cavs are still going back to the finals. I still don't think there are any teams in the Eastern Conference that could beat them. Yeah, guys, I'm going to stay on for maybe around 2 more minutes. Then I got some work to do around the house, so I got to go in about a couple minutes. So if you guys have any more questions, ask away. Celtics have a better chance to beat the Cavs. I think it'll be like a 6-game series. The Celtics will probably win just one more game than they did last season against the Cavs. Are you talking about Cleveland's lineup competing against Golden State? Because I don't think they can. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if the Cavs got any better. I think they just stay the same. No problem, Dave, and no problem, Oppo. Am I saying your name correctly? Oppo or Apo? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Jake, Isaiah Thomas's role is gonna be the same as Irving's. He's gonna play off the ball when LeBron dominates the ball, and if LeBron's on the bench, then Thomas will take over. I mean, I think Thomas could spot up and shoot too. Remember when he was on the Suns and they had 3 point guards? He's basically resorting to becoming a spot up shooter. So I think he will change his role, and he could fit in being the spot up shooter for LeBron. That's no problem for Thomas. Plus, if you think about it, I mean, his assist numbers were good last season in Boston, but he's still a score first point guard. He averaged 28 points. He could play back. I mean, he could play off the ball. Yeah, I hope Zizic will get some minutes in Cleveland, because they don't have a big man who could defend, and he would be a nice addition, you know, coming off the bench. But knowing the Cavs, they love those guys who are just 3-point shooters and space the floor a lot for LeBron, and who could provide a lot of offense. Projected starting 5 for Boston. Alvin is going to be Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, and Marcus Morris, and Al Horford. Heard anything about Russ? Chris, I hear he's still not signing his extension, so I'm starting to get a little worried about Russell Westbrook's loyalty. So we'll see what happens. I think the deadline for him to sign that extension is, I think, in October 31st, I think. JV, actually, Cavs are going to play him off the bench, so I don't think he'll start. But he said, I think Derrick Rose agreed to becoming a bench player for the Cavs rather than the Lakers. That's how the Cavs sold him, you know, be a bench player for a contending team rather than a non-playoff team. Do you think OKC makes a move for Melo? They've been wanting to, but I don't think they'll make a move for Melo. Because remember, Melo has that no trade clause, and he only wants to go to Houston. Kai Richardson, I think it's even for both teams. I like the trade for both teams. I think IT is going to have that same role as Irving did. And then they get a defensive piece in Crowder, and now Irving goes to Boston. He could become the man of that team. His scoring numbers will probably go up. And let's see if Irving has that leadership skill. Does IT start? Yes, I think Isaiah Thomas will start. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try to come back on a little more, but I've been a little busy lately. So maybe Carmelo Anthony is next, so when Anthony does get traded, I'll come back on for sure. See you guys later. Thank you.